everyone. So for today, let's talk about direct and inverse variation. So here's our key points in discussing direct and inverse variation. So two variables that change proportionally to one another are said to be indirect variation. The relationship between two directly proportionate variables can be represented by a linear equation in slope-intercept form and is easily modeled using a linear graph. So, matawag siya direct variation if nag-change proportionally siya pero same. For example, kung mag-increase ang ihang x, also mag-increase din ang ihang y nga quantities. So, ang direct variation, kuan rin siya sa, nag-represent siya sa linear equation in slope-intercept form at sa paggamit ng linear graph. Sa inverse variation, it is the opposite of direct variation. So, kung sa direct variation, kung ma-increase ang x, it will increase the y. And similarly, kung mo decrease ang x, mo decrease din ang y. But sa inverse, it is an opposite. Kay, kung mutaas ang number sa x, sa y is kanang half or it will decrease. Two variables are said to be inversely proportional when a change is performed on one variable and opposite happen to other. The relationship between two inversely proportionate variables cannot be represented by a linear equation, and its graphical representation is not a line but a hyperbola. So, lahi gyud siya kay ang sa direct variation is gakon siya og linear equation but ang inverse dili. Tapos ang direct variation nagkon siya og linear graph but sa inverse ang iyang graphical representation is hyperbola. So, mani direct version. Simply put, two variables are in direct variation when the same things that happen to one variable happen to other. So, gimension ako kanina, kung mataas na x, it will increase also the y. If x and y are in direct variation and x is doubled, then y also be doubled. The two variables may be considered directly proportional. So, here's our formula on how to solve direct variation. So y is equal to kx. So whereas our k is a constant. So for example, a Sunsilk shampoo costs of 7 pesos. Purchasing 2 Sunsilk shampoo would cost 14 and purchasing 3 Sunsilk shampoo would cost 21 pesos. So our formula is y over our k is a constant which is 7 times the number. So, y is equal to 7. Isa ka shampoo which is 1. So, y is equal to 7. And y is equal to 7 times 2 which is purchasing 2 Sunsilk which costs 14 pesos. And purchasing 3 Sunsilk shampoo would cost 21. So here's our
table.
so if our x doubled, our y will be doubled. If our x will be tripled, our x also will triple. That's an example of direct variation. In solving a problem, makita nato ni siya or natay ma-point nga kani siya man siya inverse ni siya or kani siya is direct variation. If y varies directly as x and y varies directly proportional as x and y varies proportional as x. So makuha nimo siya is kana siya kanang direct variation na siya nga mga problem. So here's our example on how to solve direct variation. So if y varies directly as x, so pag-solve na siya is if y varies directly. So k over x as x. And x is 25 and y is 175. So let's substitute. Find the constant of variation. So let's find the k or constant. So substitute 175 is equal to k. Tas ang atong x is 25. So 175 is equal to 25 times k is 25. K, divide both sides by 25. So our constant of variation is equal to 7. Our second example is if y varies directly as x and x is 7 and y is 56, find the y if x is 18. So y varies directly as k as x. So let's substitute. Our x is 7 and our y is 56. So 56 go to 7k. Let's divide both sides by 7. So our k is 8. So ang atong gipangita is ang y. If ang x na to is 18. So y is equal to our k is 8 and our x is 18. So y is equal to 18 times 8 is equal to 144. So that's all. Next.